Upgrade anytime at Prairie Mobile, your SaskTel authorized dealer.
How important is it that you've got a rested McCauley who's played well for you all season going down the stretch?
Well, it's huge. The guys are very confident with Dawson in the net, and he's played well. After a real tough start to the year for us, he was kind of the glue guy that got us back on the rails, and was one of the huge reasons why we had such a successful November back with that tough road trip. So, he's healthy, he's excited, he's bided his time, and now he's getting a chance to shine here. So that's a great thing about having two capable guys.
What's the prognosis with Waffle?
It's day to day right now. The power of the healing process, who knows? It could be 3 days, 4 days. The good thing is hopefully it'll be a week between the end of the regular season and our first playoff game, and that'll help. And if not, the one thing I've learned is you don't stress about the guys you don't have. You worry about the guys you do have. And that's the way I approach my coaching, and that's the way I'm approaching Wednesday night.
If Waffle were back for the playoffs, would Dawson maybe get the start?
It's hard to say. We'll see how the last 3 games of the regular season go, and it'll be discussion amongst the 4 coaches to get a feel for who's going to start in the first game.
As badly as you want to win games this week, it's pretty desperate for Prince Albert, so what do you expect on Wednesday?
Oh, well, it'll be no different than it has been all year against them. They've been feisty games, and I wouldn't have it any other way. You want to play meaningful games here heading into the playoffs, and that's why I like our schedule. We're facing some adversity here with some injuries, and we're playing meaningful games against teams that are trying to finalize the playoff spot. So it's going to make us obviously be at our best, form good habits, and face some adversity like we will in the playoffs.
Would you even say that for Saturday's game, or would you prefer to rest some guys before the playoffs?
They're meaningful games Friday, Saturday for Brandon, and they are for us too. So, I don't think you shut the engines off at this time of year. You want to have your guys going and ready to play.
What is the status of Burrows and Williams?
Same thing, day to day right now. So take it one day at a time, and have to wait and see how tomorrow brings, and so on and so forth. So, I'm not worried about guys that I can't play. I can only worry about the ones I got.
You're pretty sure of their injuries. What kind of?
They were both head injuries.
Yeah,
they both were. But I can't say anything more than that. They were just shots, upper body, and they're kind of consistent with a whole assorted variety of things. So I'm going to be somewhat sketchy on what I say and go from there.
Were they of the nature where you might be sending tapes to the league? Were they dirty hits or just part of the game type thing?
I would, without getting myself in trouble with the Western Hockey League, I'll reserve comment on that.
That being said, the 2 guys that stepped up in that position on Saturday did a pretty good job. Did you feel that way, that, there's some guys in bigger roles that fared pretty well?
A guy like Carter Hanson, who's played just very few shifts, maybe 1 period total on defense all year, I thought had an outstanding game in Kootenay. And, in fact, we played him probably way more than we thought we were going to, just because of the confidence level that we have in him. And that's just a byproduct of how he's approaching each and every game right now. He's a big guy who's competing hard and moving his feet, and he's playing physical, and that's what makes him an invaluable player on our hockey team.
Was it hard to break up that third line that had been so good, to put him back there?
It's just one of those things. I coached a long time in the minors, so 72 games sometimes with 72 different lineups. So it's just old hat. And nothing ever seems to stay the same. It's no different at the National League level either. So you have injuries, you have, call-up factors in pro. We have injuries here and illnesses and things like that. And you just got to go with what you have.
How would you describe just the buzz around here this week? 1 week to take care of business, and then you're moving on. Is there there's been excitement for several months now, but is it a little higher given the stakes this week?
I tell you, to be honest with you, I didn't know what kind of buzz that I would see around town, but until I got off the bus at 9 and went to my son's hockey game yesterday at the Staples Arena for a noon game, and just about every parent on the team was all excited about the playoffs and asking questions. And then I went to my other son's hockey practice at 4 o'clock yesterday, and it was all the same thing. and people that were waiting to come in and going off the ice before him. There's a huge buzz around it, certainly in the minor hockey community, and the people that I'm very familiar with. Walk around the Cooperators, getting a coffee at Tim Hortons. Everybody's buzzing, excited about the Pats and playoff hockey. And I think our guys will definitely feed off of that, and hopefully we can have some big boisterous crowds here this week.
How much are you feeding off it and enjoying it?
You know, something it is exciting. You know, it's people do appreciate us, and I know sometimes people get down because we haven't made the playoffs a lot in the last number of years, but I think they're excited about the style of hockey that we play this year. I think people are excited about the young players on our team and how much we've improved since our 1-5 start. And I think that's what's creating the excitement around town. I really do. And, you know, we play a little bit different style than we have the past 2 years. More of a puck possession, a little bit more creative. It's led to more scoring. It's led to more altercations. It's led to a lot more excitement on the ice for sure. And, you know, we're in the business of selling tickets and getting people to the hockey games. And, you know, we're entertainment. So hopefully we'll continue to entertain.